Amen, Osiris, God of law, undisputed in the court. Title IV destroyer, child support destroyer. Watch the fraud abort. Hotep brothers rise. Knowledge is the weapon. The contract is void. Step into the chamber of truth. The destroyer has been deployed. I am the Title IV destroyer, child support destroyer. Amen, Osiris, God of law. Your 40 case is over. Voluntary contract, no undertaking on file. Terminate the arrears, dismiss it with style. Title IV destroyer, child support destroyer. False claims, no jurisdiction. System on fire, got a law in session. The fraud is exposed. Amen, Osiris speaking. Your case is closed. They send you papers, call it child support enforcement, but Title 4D is a private contract. No consent, no enforcement, no judge, no court, just administrative hearsay. Demand for the application of bond, the full display. Say courts running a scam under the False Claims Act, billing the feds while they trap fathers in a trap. Amen, Osiris taught that child support is 100% fraud. Voluntary undertaking missing, then the case is flawed. No signature, no proof, no jurisdiction to enforce. I send the notice, the affidavit, put the system on course. Terminate the order, wipe the arrears clean. 4D destroyer, living the sovereign dream. Hearing officer fraud, admiralty tricks in the room. Black's law dictionary got them exposed in the gloom. You walk in like a king, the man copy of the contract. If it's not there, brother, the whole thing is abstract. Use their own application against them, turn the tables fast. Shut down the hearing like a 4D destroyer at last. No mail technique, no response, they got nothing to stand on. Got a law dropping gem from the ancient plan drawn. False Claims Act violation, Supreme Court written hand. State welfare scheme exposed across the land. Terminate the case, arrears gone in a flash. Amen, Osiris blueprint. Watch the system crash. Undisputed God of law, kinetic wisdom in the fight. Title IV is voluntary. Step out of their light. No more extortion, no more modern day slavery. Brothers united, knowledge sets the captive free. 5 lawsuits you can win, the destroyer shows the way. Demand the undertaking from the county clerk today. If it ain't recorded, you owe nothing, case dismissed with proof. 40 program crumbles under the God of lost truth. Child support, no judges, that's the real revelation. Administrative fraud, not lawful obligation. Amen, Osiris the undisputed, the master of the game. Title IV destroyer, eternal in the hall of fame. So rise up warriors, the knowledge has been given. Amen, Osiris, God of law, your freedom is written. Title IV destroyer, child support, destroyer forever. The contract is void. Go forth and sever. Hotep, the destroyer, has spoken. Case closed.
They are taking our kids every day. A child a minute, no one has a thing to say for those who have been isolated. Don't be worried, you have a voice today. So listen up, everyone, here is the story. Child Protective Services is real. CPS is what they call it. They want our kids because it fills a lot of people's wallets. We all think it won't be us. We say when they come we will be so tough. It all sounds good when there's no one to take them. But when they come, your voice gets to breaking. Stay calm, step away. CPS lace up your sleeves. You can't do what you're trying to do. We have done our homework. Don't do a damn thing without a warrant. You will no longer will steal our kids this way. Tiff and the Punisher have come for the calling. They are giving us the CPS warning. Their voice is loud and clear. We stop losing our kids this year. Tiff wants to fight the entire planet. She's tired of our kids being taken. God damn it. She's been fighting CPS for 30 years, bringing children home from this disgusting mess. The Punisher screaming out loud about a CPS and tear it down. I want all our kids to come back. Look at all those kids' pictures held up by Tiff Tack. Together we are stronger than we need. We will tear down CPS with hot speed. We will do so much being together. Birds of a feather fly together. So watch out, CPS, here we come. Picking you off one by one. We promise to bring back the family and prosecute the caseworkers unhandily. So give us back the kids you have taken. Sending you all on a vacation. The one with bars in the windows and the only games you play are on Nintendos. Corruption in courts, here we come. We won't stop until it's done. Your judges need to learn what you stand for. This is Tiff and the Punisher Warrior. And we cry out to all you out there. We need support for a cause that many don't care. All children are being stolen way too often. So CPS, we plan on doing the stopping.
No way. I think Little Bro got mad at the end.
Hey everybody, I'm just waiting on Darren. I'm sure he's around somewhere, but I love that video. I love my favorite one is Becca punching somebody.
Oh, me too, Mom.
What's up, Tiff?
Oh, it's been a hell of a day.
Yeah, every day is a hell of a day. Every day above ground is a good one, though.
Yeah, that's
There's so many
true.
people. There's so many people out there that, you know what, they didn't have it today to make it, and they're not with us anymore. So we got to be thankful for that. Got to be thankful for that. Like every day that we sit around and we think that our days are tough, someone else out there has it tougher than we do.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's it's shit. Like right now, I feel like I can't do anything because I think my computer is just frozen up on me.
Oh my!
So am I frozen right here?
You're frozen, but we can still hear you.
All right, let me see what I can do. Am I unfrozen yet? All right, I think I'm still here.
Yeah, you're here.
So yeah, I mean, even though like stuff like this is happening, see that? We can fix it. We got this. Even though stuff like this happens, you know what? Someone else out there has it way worse than we do, and we just have to remember that. You know, when we're sitting there and we think that everything is on our plates is more than what anybody else could ever possibly imagine, and this, that, or the other, we just have to remember that there's someone that always has out there has it worse than we do.
So I just have to tell you guys, here in Virginia, CPS is so out of control right now because they know in exactly 1 year from July 1st, they lose the power to make all the decisions. So I just want people to imagine this. you have an autistic child and you go to the WIC place, right? Because it's, what is it called?
The WIC
Women,
place.
infants, and children.
Mm-hmm.
Because you get certain stuff up until a child is 5. And your child loses 2 pounds because he's autistic and he eats when he wants to eat. For these motherfuckers to call CPS on you, the same people, again, claiming to help you, call CPS on you. I gotta tell you that I'm keeping my cool right now about my own case. But I'm gonna tell you, you wait till I find out. Because I will tell you what I said in one of the meetings that I was in. There will be accountability and there will be repercussions. So just like my doctor backed me up, her doctor backed her up. So just imagine you're going in, getting this help, to have CPS knock on your door the next day because the WIC office called on you. Again, another system that claims to help children and claims to be on the side of women, infants, and children. They're not even doctors. They're nutritionists.
No, they're not doctors at all. See, this is where this mandated reporting thing is getting out of control. Because who was giving these people this authorization to be God or to be this person or that person or whatever? What happened to when you needed to make a decision and that it meant something, meant that you needed to have a certification for it, or you needed to be trained or a specialist or one of these things? Now, just any Tom, Dick, or Harry is. Remember, we even found out every person in the DOD. I wish Kim came back here because Kim was waiting to come in.
Oh, she's still there?
She's still here.
Pull her in.
Kim.
Hey guys.
Kim, did you know that Hey Kim, did you know that every person that works for the DOD is a mandated reporter?
Oh yeah, I knew that. It's crazy.
I'll be damned. Guess we should just ask Kim. Well, shit. Thought I was going to give you some piece of information you didn't know.
Well,
so every person that works for the military, so everybody that works in support everywhere, people like you, because you're in DOD, right?
Me? Well,
Yeah.
I'm a mandated reporter because I became a foster parent to adopt my grandson. Go figure that out.
So foster parents are all mandated reporters as well?
Yep, every foster parent is.
Now, what about kin placement then? Are kins mandated reporters?
Kinship, yes.
So Tiff's a mandated reporter.
Yep.
Actually, no, I'm not. Can you take down that big picture and put all 3 of us up here? I am not, because I did not contract with the state.
Oh, okay. Well, they made me contract with them.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not contracting with the state.
Mandated reporter.
No, I'm not.
Tiff's mandated reporter from West
I gotta tell
Virginia.
y'all about a guy I met today. Okay. He may be watching right now.
Good story or a bad one?
I'm not sure. But I went to court, against the child abuser. And, we're sitting in court, and of course I'm sitting out in the hall, and you know me, I listen to everything. And I hear this guy talking to his attorney. And he goes, why didn't I get a hearing here? And why didn't I get this? And then I hear it's about his children. And I listened to the attorney give him some BS, what he should do, what he shouldn't do, blah, blah, blah. And so the attorney leaves, so I go over and sit down and talk to him. Of course I do, and introduce myself, And turns out his ex-wife lost 3 CPS cases, lost the kids 3 times. Then she has come up with this BS that he was abusing the children, which he was not, and it's been proven that he was not. They ended up locking him up for 9 months with $1 million bond,
Jesus
bail,
almighty.
whatever you call it. So he had to eventually, after 9 months, come up with $90,000 so he could get out
Yep.
because he thought it was crazy in there. It's not a good place to be because I couldn't, fight for anything. I'd all become homeless. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. He has become homeless.
Yep.
He is a decorated veteran in this country. A decorated veteran.
Oh my God.
His children are 10 and 13. The older child, I believe the older child is the one who's suicidal, but one of the children is suicidal. No, I think it's actually the younger one, the son. The daughter, the mother has drugged her so much that she can barely talk, and they don't want her talking.
God.
And so today in court, they said they're going to drop the charge that's 25 years to life against him.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and so I invited him to come on tonight. He felt like things were coming at him pretty fast because you know me, I'm a little forceful.
Yeah.
But he, I think, is going to come on the podcast at some point to share his story. And he was, when I called him this evening to invite him on after I talked to Tiff, he said, well, I'm not supposed to talk about it in it, am I? And I said, sweetheart, that's called freedom of speech. You can talk about whatever you want to.
Yeah,
And
we
you
can
can
black
talk
him
about
out
the
too, so
case.
they couldn't see.
And I told him, I said, they don't want you talking about it because they don't want you knowing what they're doing. And then I
Isn't
told
it
him,
funny that they don't want you talking about your case? They don't want you talking about your case, but yet everybody in the whole damn world's a tattletale as being a mandated reporter.
yeah. And of course, the attorneys
Makes no
don't
sense.
want you talking about your case because they don't want you to know what goes on in the court, anyone to know what goes on in the court. I mean, this guy is a
That's right.
decorated veteran that served our country, had his own business, was very successful, and he's lost everything fighting for his kids. And
Yeah.
now the kids, and I hate to say this, are so damaged. I mean, trying to unravel all that is just nearly impossible.
We were talking about that a lot this week. I don't know if Tiff told you that or not, but we're taking on the task of making this bullshit. With no person that has served in the armed forces deserves, within reason, to have their families even messed with by CPS.
Correct.
But there were 600 families last year, armed services members, that didn't get their kids back, that were TPR'd.
Right, and
that's disgusting.
And his CPS cases that have been against him, he records everything, thank God. So he's a step ahead of a lot of people that come to us. He records everything. He's caught the CPS workers lying, and nothing ever happens to him.
No.
Typical.
No, sure. Yeah, moving around.
Yeah.
And see, all of that stuff, if people looked into the statutes and codes of CPS and everything, all of these things that they do that we talk about are grounds for you to get your kids back.
Yeah. And that's what we need to do is
like
to help
the errors.
I just felt
however
drawn to
we can.
him. I felt like he needed my help.
No.
There are some hiccups because he lost his mind on one of the CPS workers. He lost it.
Yeah.
Which I was kind of proud of just because they're not my cup of tea. But, and I did recommend to him to get in therapy because of that one instance. But I understand. I mean, he was locked up for 9 months and I didn't know that the people in the red outfit in the jail have over $500,000 bonds or bails or whatever you call that first amount. And because when we were sitting there today, there was a young gal that came in a red one, and she was capital murder, and she got convicted. And so he goes, you know what those red suits me. And I said, no. And he said that you have over $500,000 bond.
Wow. Did he ever? He had a red suit on.
Yeah. Not today.
Oh, okay.
He's lost everything. He is now essentially homeless.
Jesus Christ. A veteran who's been lied about in the courts is homeless. Not even a veteran, a decorated veteran. Kim's moving to a special, better place.
No, I told her.
Um,
I didn't know what the hell was going on down there in Texas, but I already told her they're like a country of their own state.
I know.
Oh, she left.
I know.
I guess she'll come back on.
She got out. She bound. Yeah, she's frozen.
Oh.
So we got. Did you see that lady's that comment up here? I got a couple of people I want to address here, but Camille says this right here. I had a stroke and they called on her. Mandated reporter called on her for having a stroke. That's the damnedest thing right there. They stop at nothing. They stop at nothing. I think Kim's back. Kim's back. Kim back. There's Kim.
I don't know what happened. I lost connection. But anyways, I just feel like I want to help this guy. Sometimes you think they're God whisperers, and I think that's what it was today. I was there for a reason.
Yeah, God must have been busy. Thank Kim.
So, yeah. So I think he will come on the podcast as a guest, and we can, talk to him. And I want to help him. And he is married to a very nice wife now, who's a nurse. And yeah,
which is another mandated reporter.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Golly. I mean, they want everyone to be, and what they're going to end up doing with all these mandated reporters, if they feel like prosecuting somebody because they didn't quote unquote report, you're screwed.
What is the penalties for if you don't report as a mandated reporter? It's pretty severe, is it not?
I believe so, yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah, but on the other hand, it too can be pretty severe if you make that call and you were fucking wrong.
Yeah,
which most of them are.
Well, of course they are.
Yep.
Just I tell this story all the time, but it's like you drive by a little kid and their mom sitting on the side of the road, and the little kid's getting his ass whooped by his mother. Well, you pick up the phone and call CPS, but what you didn't see was the tractor trailer truck that his mom just went out and grabbed the kid, pulled him out in front of right before that happened, and you went by, and she wasn't whipping his ass because she wanted him hurt. She's whipping his ass because she never wants to make sure that happens again. out of fear. That's like people pay attention to that shit.
Amen.
What was usually Paul Harvey's the rest of the story?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. She commented on this. Claimed to have provided services using past history, resolved prior contact. My identity has messed with.
I think that's supposed to be been messed with.
It's been messed with. Okay, I got you. It's been messed with. Wow. That's awful.
Well, I hope you're okay.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, at least she's alive. Desi B, she misses us. And she is. How you doing, Desi? Yeah, Susie and Louie are out there watching us. So they're out there. All right, Kim, what are we gonna do for this gentleman? You think?
Well, I'm gonna get more information, talk to him some more this week, see where we're at. I mean, I told him we can teach him, help him write paperwork, teach him how to go to court and represent himself, to stop paying all these dumbass attorneys. I mean, they're part of the problem. And I know we've got a few good ones in the world, not many. And, but the attorneys are part of the problem too, because that's how they make their money.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so I told him, I said, and if you want to keep using an attorney, I said, I'll still lay your case out paint by number, because that's what they need, because they look at it 5 minutes before they go in a courtroom. They don't know your case any more than they know
No,
what's happening at my house, you know?
they're looking at the first 2 pages and the last one. That's what they're looking at when they look at your
Right.
paperwork.
And so, so I told him, you know, how I lay cases out and make it real simple for the attorney, because the simpler you make it, the better off you are. But just really empower him and get his kids back.
Where are his kids now?
In Kerrville.
I mean, are they in care? Are they with the mom?
I believe they're with the mom, and she's got them so screwed up.
Sounds to me like he needs to file for custody.
And the mom has direct communication with the prosecutor.
What? No, that's conflict of interest.
I know.
Tiff, we already know it's
Prosecutorial
agreed.
misconduct.
Yep. So, yeah, you know, and I hate to say this, it's the same thing over and over again, you know?
Same old song dance.
Mm-hmm.
And you
So where is this guy in his fight?
Well, he was told today that next month, I always love this, next month they're going to drop the 25 years to life charge against him, which was abusing the children, which there's no proof. They even took the female child in for an evaluation at the children's center, and there's no evidence. She's completely intact.
I know you said that there's no proof, and I know what the answer is this, but I just got to ask you: do you feel in the bottom of your heart that this guy is 100% legit?
I do.
That he's not. There's no chance. All right.
I do, and I'm pretty good at stuff
I figured
like
that you wouldn't bring.
And I'm the first one to think everyone who's accused of it did it because of what happened at my house.
Right. Yeah. All right. All right. So we gotta figure this out. Where he's at. What we got to do for him.
I don't know. We're going to figure it out, though, as we always
Becca,
do.
put your mic on mute.
I did. Sorry.
I think, you know, we're going to figure it out as we go. I'm going to get more information. I'm going to look at the case, look at the paperwork, really dive deep into it and see what we're getting into, because you know me, I don't always take it at face value. I want to see the proof. Both ways. I want to see the proof against the mother. I want to see the proof against him, if there is any, or the proof he didn't do it. However that shakes out. And just like I said, he's got some hiccups, you know, but he was very forthcoming about them. And he said when they went to the indictment, and I did not know this, but did you know that, or here in Bexar County, let me just put it that way, when they indict you, you're not allowed to say anything. You can't defend yourself. And so they were sitting up there talking about what a monster he was, when in fact, he's a decorated military man.
Yeah, he was a monster on that battlefield, kicking ass, taking names, protecting our freedoms that these bastards are sitting over there trying to take away from
Yep, exactly. Exactly.
Do we have initials for this dude? Or what can we call this man?
Scott.
Can we call him General Patton or something?
Yeah,
or?
Scott.
Scott?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And he's in Bexar County,
in the book.
Which is here in San Antonio.
Is that like B-E-A-R or B-A-R-E?
B-E-X-A-R.
Got me off on that one. B-E-X-A-R. County. All right. And that's in Texas?
Yes.
Texas. And he is decorated man. Okay, so here's a question. Tiff, what did we find out the other day? Who handles this for him? Does what is the people called over there on the base?
JAG.
Not the JAG. Remember they had another thing like their CPS, if it was on the base, or off the base, it was CPS, right?
Yeah. Are they on the base, or because he's not with them, they're civilians?
He's retired now. They're civilian now.
Okay, so what is CPS then? Decorated soldier.
But he's caught CPS and a lot of lies. And of course, they do nothing to CPS worker. They just reward him.
How old's his kids?
10 and 13.
Children 10 and 13. Where are they right now with mom, right?
Correct. Even though CPS has taken the kids from her 3 times.
Right.
And he
CPS.
won custody of his kids back in 2015. Sole custody.
Jesus. Kids. Mom. 3 times.
And he was already
But she fit.
divorced from her and decided to sell his business because he wanted to go back to school on the VA bill and the GI bill, excuse me. And she got mad and said that she wanted half the money from his business, which she was not entitled to. And from then on, she has accused him of all these heinous things. And he says every time she accuses him, they come back and say, well, we would have believed you if you had said this, that, or the other, or if you had told this person or that. So each time she accuses him, she gets better at it because they're teaching her.
That was weird. There's something else I needed to know for. Did you say he was in classes now, or you recommended that he goes to counseling?
I recommended he go to a counselor, and he said, he doesn't have the money. I said, go to the VA. And he goes, I hate the VA. I said, it doesn't matter. Go.
Right, they're there for him.
Right now they are.
Recommended counseling. Counseling.
But I can tell he is terrified.
Hi, guy. Right.
But we just need to educate him.
Yep, because he's already proven himself. You give him the tools, he can go to war with
Exactly. It's just a different kind of war.
Man. Yeah, well, apparently he's able to fight him on both fronts.
Yeah.
So let's not get that one out of the box. Holy smokes,
And he
we'll have
had
another
the
rainbow.
highest clearance in the military you can have.
Wow.
But now they're trying to say.
So, what's that? You blurred out there.
And the prosecutor said
Barely. I can't. Now we can hear you. Kim, what if I'm going to take your camera off and we'll see if we can't hear you better. Sometimes that camera. Oh, now you're gone, aren't you? Are you gone?
She'll
Kim's
be back.
Gone. Becca's gone. Everybody. Becca's gone.
Kim will be back. Yeah, she told me about this guy earlier.
Yeah, this isn't right, huh?
No, it's not. And I said, what's really going on in Texas? She needs your help. I sent you her paperwork. Mama. Oh my God. Everybody's whining and crying tonight. Kim.
Whose paperwork did you send me?
Kim's.
Okay. So where are my kids? Camille, this sites I reached out to for help have been blocked and did Heather Sloan sent us a nice one here too. All right. Kim's back. We got Kim back. I don't know where Becca went to. Let's see.
I'm back. I'm back. I just keep getting kicked out.
Blocked. Yeah. They clipped out Kim. You seem to be coming through good now.
Okay.
But I was going to say, well, let me cut your camera out. And if you just wanted to talk or you cut it out, sometimes it frees up a lot of your wavelength so it doesn't get the skipping.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't know if you're using use it or whatever. But right now you're good.
Okay. Well,
Um,
basically,
Camille,
he's a decorated
yeah,
veteran,
go ahead.
had the highest security clearance, and is getting fucked by the government.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely.
So,
No need for that whatsoever. No, you know that there was 5,000. There was 5,000. Um, 5,000 reports, I guess, made in the armed services last year. 5,000. Yeah, it was 5,000 last month or last year, right? It was not by the month; it was by the year. But it was something like 5,789 were in, had been, there's a problem, and then they get shipped off to somewhere after that. Like once they get you out of that back room and throw you in the van, and oh man, these poor kids, like crying, trying to. It's just all terrible.
I want to address Heather Sloan. So, no, your grandmother does not have to live in the same state with you. So don't let anybody lie to you. Children are shipped all across this country by CPS to other places. So you're not lying.
Yep.
They tried to tell the lady that worked for the FBI the same thing. And I said, no, you don't have to live in Virginia to come and get custody of your grandchild. So don't let them lie, man. If she comes forward, she can take your kids.
Mm-hmm. Man.
You should have her go file a motion to intervene in emergency custody. Just saying.
yes.
Tiff knows best. First one to the courthouse wins. Oh, Kim.
Yep.
Do you know what you
I'm
need
back.
is our book?
Well, I know.
There you
I'm
are.
in
Did
an
you know
order
that Tiff and I have a book?
Y'all too have a book? I know Tess
No,
a book.
not.
What?
Yeah. Well, Darren is our book up and ready to go?
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even work. I'm gonna do that right after the show tonight, so I'll have it up somewhere for midnight.
Yes.
I was just gonna try to fumble a freaking lie, and I said, "What the hell's the sense?"
Oh, so why is Kingston watching us?
Yeah. Yeah. See, you need to learn him how to do this.
Chip off the old block.
Yeah. Oh man, that's funny. They're all probably trying to figure out how this is even going on.
He's starting to ask me about the Constitution.
Oh, good. Yeah, we need to get the little kids book up.
That's right. That's right, boy. You got it. He said the Constitution is the boss. America's the boss.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have to tell y'all something I just think is hilarious, whether you're a fan or not. So Kanye West has decided he's going to do his next concert in San Antonio. And because he said something, I don't agree with, but some.
You're breaking up, Kim. You're breaking up. Say it again.
I'm gonna kill her camera and see if we can't just hear her sound.
Hold on, Kim.
Camera. Let's see. Kim's camera.
Yep.
Kim's camera.
I'm here.
Kim's camera.
We didn't hear a word you said.
Kanye West is trying to have his next concert in San Antonio. The venue's already been done, it's been announced, etc. Our mayor and city council are trying to stop him because he said something anti-Semitic whenever he said it. And my point is, where's freedom of speech? I'm not saying I agree with it. I wouldn't have said it.
But he still, he still has the right to say what he wants.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
And see, that's what's important for everybody to remember. You got to really pick a fight here with what you're doing, guys. Like, you can't, just because you don't like what someone says, that's fine. Now you can voice your opinion against their comment or argument too. but don't get caught in that trap about saying, well, we should stop him from being able to say that and this, that, and this, because you're falling right into the trap that they want you to fall into. We all have the right to say and say what we want to say it how we want to say it, how we want to express ourselves. All of that's, we have that right to do that. So you're just following, like, it's just a bad practice to say that somebody else can't say something, and like, don't disregard the law. I guess what I'm trying to get at is don't disregard the simple fact that because you don't like what somebody says, that you think that we should be able to block or tarnish what they've said. Because at the end of the day, what's really important out of all of this is the fact that we still keep the right to say what we want to say.
Yes,
That's
absolutely.
the bottom line is. So just because you don't like, unless it's, of course there are heinous words that we all know, and it's all just, we all know what those words are that shouldn't be said, amongst people or crowds or whatever. You want to say it in a closed room or something like that with your buddies, that's fine. But there are certain words that don't meet those standards as far as I'm concerned. One of them obviously is the N word. That's one of the big ones and I don't care if you are white, black, green, Asian, gay, straight. I don't think anybody should be dropping the N word. I think it's disrespectful. I know that people use it as a slang and everything. And I think, just regardless, I don't think that that's a word that should be protected by the freedoms of speech. Like, that's an arrogant, people that use that word, it's arrogant to use that word. And this is my opinion. So keep on saying it until the cows come home. But I'm just saying that there are words, I think, like, what's a word that you think, even though it's freedom of speech, that you're like, yeah, I don't know, that one's pushing the envelope?
Well, I think, number one, people who use that word, in my opinion, are ignorant because they can't think of anything else, right? And they're directing that at a race.
Yeah.
Which is a very ignorant thing to do.
Right.
Every skin color, every walk of life, there are good people, and every skin color, every walk of life, there are bad people. That's the bottom line. But I think people who use those kind of terms are ignorant themselves because they don't have anything intelligent to say. So they pull out a nasty word against people.
Yep, I agree wholeheartedly right there.
Well, I got a remedy for that.
What?
My own kids know better than to say that word. But you really don't want to say that word around me because you might just find yourself picking your teeth up on your way through the emergency room doors. Because I'm telling you, I'd rather you say fuck you, fuck off, whatever, than that word.
I agree.
So then we agree to that. What's another word that is that you think that is, I think the C word that is used, I think, is one that's not, it's definitely not, you know what I mean?
It shouldn't be in your everyday vocabulary.
Correct. Right.
See you
right.
next
Exactly.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Correct. Yep.
That depends on who I'm
Guys
talking
out there,
to.
Right. Well, this is what I'm saying. Any guys out there, the fastest way to get a left hook from a woman is dropping that C-bomb. I'll tell you that right now.
Yes.
Well, that depends on the woman.
That's another arrogant word. Even though, do you know that word actually means something about being a good friend? Is the actual term, definition of that word. But that's another one that I don't feel like should be. All bets are off when you're talking about freedom of speech when you do that one. So we got the CN. You know what? There's not really any other words out there that maybe moist.
See you next Tuesday.
But you want the chicken to be moist when you barbecue.
See, I just moist words. No, but those, as far as I'm concerned, those are the only two words that ever stick out in my mind. That when people say them, it's kind of like, you know what, you went too far.
Well, and they're ignorant words to say, in my opinion. Like,
right.
I mean, it's
and
like Tiff said, say fuck you.
Right. Yep. There's something better than that. Right. Something's way better than that for sure. But you know what? They've been saying it for 1,000 years. They'll probably say it for 1,000 more. And like, it's just, God. And, like, it's used amongst themselves as slang and everything. That's another reason why I don't like the word, because it's like, it's unfair for a little white guy to come up and be like, hey, he's hanging around with a bunch of brothers, we don't know nothing about nothing, but they're all like in this and that. And then here comes this poor little white guy out of the Hicks. He's like, hey, my in friends. And he's going to get knocked out, killed, dragged into an alley, because you don't understand that it's not. So, like, the word even itself has like a bunch of terms that if you're not hip to what it is or how to say it, like, you could get hurt saying that word.
Well,
Same with the C word.
I have to tell you about Alex
wrong
using
time,
that word at school. He didn't know what it meant. And he was on a football team and
Right.
had been, and they're all buddies, right?
Yeah.
And the coaches were black, several of the players. He's half Hispanic, half white. So I get a call from the teacher
Right.
in his mostly white school, the one where he got stabbed.
Mhm.
I'm mad. And she tells me he used the word. I said, excuse me?
Oh.
We don't use that word. Well, then it dawned on me that's what buddies call each other to the football field and I coaches, and I said, hey, no, Alex. I guess I.
You're breaking up,
I
Kim.
didn't want to say it again. Hey, Kim, kill your camera. Push your camera button. Push the camera button. If you have a bad Wi-Fi, sometimes if you kill your camera, we'll still be able to hear you clear as day. We just can't see you. You have a beautiful face and all, and you're a beautiful person.
She'll be back.
Maybe sometimes we'll hear you clearer.
I don't think any word offends me but that one word. Because I even my own kids, they'll say it, but they fuck with me when they do it. Because I'll be walking through the room and they'll say it. And I'll turn around and be like, what did you say? And they're like, nothing. Yeah, because you do know you'll be picking your damn teeth up walking through the emergency room doors.
Yeah. Unless you paid for the teeth. And then
they're adults now.
Yeah.
So they can pay for their own damn teeth when I knock them out.
Well, I'm talking about if they have braces or anything.
No. What?
I'm not an adult.
I'm not talking about you. He said I'm not an adult, but according to him, he's an adult when he wants to do something.
Right. Yeah. He can't hang his brother out the window. In a hypothetical way, if that would ever take place. Who else is out here talking to us? Erica. What's up, Erica? We relate to. Let's see. Heather says, I feel the harder I've fought, the harder they fight too. Keep my son in the prayers for all going through. This is all. You have a great night. All right, Heather. So let's get the prayers out for you and your family. So any of you guys out there tonight, when you're on your knees by your bedside, tell the man upstairs that Heather needs some support, because prayer works, guys. Listen, you can believe in what you want. You can believe in God or don't believe in God or whatever, but you got to believe in the power of prayer, putting it out there in the universe. Put it out there so the universe grabs a hold of it and make sure that these things go well for people, because the power of prayer definitely freaking works. No doubt about it.
First, before I say this, get in touch with Becca or Darren so you can come on the show on Monday. And I need everybody, and I mean everybody, to keep Osiris in your prayers. Just pray hard for him, please.
Yeah, real hard. He's not in any health situation. He's just have some personal issues he's dealing with, but he needs all the support that he can get. But don't be concerned. He's not having a heart attack or anything like that. So just be concerned for him and his personal issues, and pray for him really hard, and pray that he gets through these fast and swift, so he can get back here and antagonize us. So that's what we need to know about that. Heather, like Tiff just said, get in touch with Becca or I. The email address is slowly going by right there, cpsvhuntingjustice@gmail.com. You know what? While we're on this, I think I'm going to I think I'm going to change this right now. Let me see if I can change this right now. I'm thinking that maybe I should just change it to Labrador.
And while Darren's doing that, Darren's gonna put our book out on Amazon. I think we decided it was gonna be like $9.99.
Yeah.
We premiered it last night on the show. So hopefully it'll be coming out tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll get it up there tonight so it can be hit for 1 a.m. this morning at 12 at 1. Tell your friends, get in the pre-buy. 1 o'clock this morning, we'll have it hit up there so everybody can get a copy of the book. And
what's the name of it? Because I'm gonna send my sister. Well, send me the link so my sister can buy it.
Yeah, we come up with the name of it yet? The Constitution, Tiff and Punisher's Guide to Fighting CPS with the Constitution, or something like that.
That's perfect.
Tiff and Punisher's Guide to Using the Constitution in Your CPS. Oh, Tiff and Constitution. Oh, yeah, that's what I said. That's what the title was. Tell me what you guys think. It said the Constitution, and then it had semicolon or asterisk, whatever that is, the 2 dots, and it said the Constitution, and then it says CPS is the enemy.
Oh, that's even better.
Tiff and Punisher's. Yeah, I like that. Oh, the Constitution's the armor, CPS is the enemy. That's the one I was thinking that I liked.
That's great. Yes. Oh, yes, Darren. See, that's why you're the genius behind all this.
Yes, I use this little brain in my head. Webmail, here we go. So we're gonna do this. Should it be Tiff in the Punisher or Tiff and the Punisher?
What's our name?
Team Waddle.
I say Tiff in the Punisher. That's what I say.
Then that's the name that goes on the book.
Well, no, I'm going to make this email address right now.
Oh.
I thought we already had a Gmail one, but this is going to be. Don't we have a Gmail one?
Yes.
Do we use it? Do you ever use it?
Yeah, I click on it every now and then. Hold on, I'll tell you what it is. He's over here having a whole laughing attack because, oh Lord.
Oh Lord, what? Nope, her fingers are moving. So she's just
hold on, I'm looking for it. It's Tiff and Punisher at gmail.com.
Tiff and Punisher at gmail.com. Do you hear that, guys? Tiff and Punisher at gmail.com. Tiff and Punisher, gmail.com. Tiff and Punisher, gmail.com.
Now, if I ever get locked out, you're going to have to tell me what the password is, but I think I remember. So you have the password too. You can get in it.
Is it the same one I always use?
Yeah.
All right. Tiff and Punisher, gmail.com. That's the email address, guys, to use. Let me get this right here. Tiff, did you know that there's a difference between a signature and an autograph?
Yes. Osiris taught us.
Oh, yeah. No wonder. Dipshit. I was just looking through my notes, and I said, oh, wow. And I want to try to get my friend back there again, whatever day she's decided. Her story is crazy. I just met her tonight. I don't even want to say her name yet because I don't know what her deal is with all of that, but she was a foster child, and then once she started having children in the system, hey, my little supermodel. Then once she started having children or a child, it's such a sad story, and it's such a heroic story at the same time of what happened to her. But we'll just wait till you guys hear her story. It's a tale of. It's really good. That's all I can say. The way that everything ends up, and having her around, because we've never had anybody that was foster child that went to the system, and yeah, it's just I'm excited for her to come on and tell her story. You're going to get floored by this, Tiff. I mean, it's nothing. The actual story itself is nothing different than what we already know about. But it was the resolve that really grabbed a hold of me. Is like, how did she fix this? Like, what's her strategy? And she gave it to me. So,
When's she coming on?
well, we were trying to get her on here tonight because I had just spoken to her for the first time tonight, right before the show for about an hour and a half. You know what? I'm going to bet that she was exhausted after that because she was just well impaired and well done, speaking, well done writing, articulate, type. She's really good. She's something else. All right, Tiff and Punisher. Tiff and Punisher.
Yes.
Tiff and Punisher. All right. At gmail.com. And then it's C for the password and end with S.
The door.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Oh, there we go. Here we are. Tiff and Punisher. I'm going to put it right down here at the bottom so we can always see it. Tiff and the Punisher, gmail.com.
So Desi wants to come on next week. So make sure that Desi gets a spot. Your girl that you were talking about. Becca's on Tuesday, and tomorrow is Angry Citizen Day.
Wait, where? What's
No,
Angry Citizen?
He's in your worst nightmares. Tiff and Punisher at gmail.com.
Mom,
And when you finish the book, make sure you put that in there too, Darren.
Put what in there? Which part?
The email address and CPS breaking news and your app information. Make sure all that's in the book.
Yes, Tiff. Yes, Tiff. Yes, Tiff. Goddamn, gonna make you have to reorganize and restructure and redo everything.
No, you don't. You just put it at the end of the book. You don't have to go through all that.
And Punisher at gmail.com. Tiff and Punisher at gmail.com. All right. Tiff, the letter N, Punisher. Tiff and Punisher at gmail.com. All right, Tiff and Punisher at gmail.com. So after tonight, guys, Tiff and Punisher at gmail.com will be the new place that we start getting our emails. Let's see. And pissed off partridge. Good one, Susie. I will. I'll add a pissed off partridge to one of our logos. That's my cousin's last name is Partridge.
So before we go, did your sheets fit on your bed last night?
They still are right here, folded up. They didn't make it on yet. So everybody pray for Darren that the sheets get on the bed tonight. These gray hairs are getting more and more and more.
Oh,
so everybody,
see everybody tomorrow.
Yeah, pray for me. Pray for me, please.
Mom, the belief didn't end yet.
That's that. So, all right, everybody. We'll catch you tomorrow night.
Protect us all.
Protect us all.
Protect us all. Yeah. Late night knock and the sirens glow. Mama's crying while the cold winds blow. Papers in their hands saying sign right here. But the children hold tight when the heroes appear. Boots hit the pavement, truth in his eyes. The CPS Punisher hears every lie. Not for the money, not for the fame. He's standing for the families calling his name. And beside him rides Queen Tiff strong. Voice like thunder when the system's wrong. Shield for the broken, hope for the weak. Fighting for the
children's too scared to speak.
No revenge burning in their hearts tonight. Just love for the children and the will to fight. Trying to keep every family whole.
That's the fire living deep in their souls. The CPS Punisher, Queen Tiff by his side, standing for the families they tried to divide. Holding the line so the children stay safe. Never backing down, never losing faith. They'll fight together through the storm and pain, till families don't live in fear again. Voices rising loud across the nation's homes. Protect our children, protect us all.
Protect us all. Yeah. Courtroom shadows and the whisper spread. Stories twisted till the truth seems dead. But the Punisher walks through the fear and smoke, giving strength to the people the system broke. Queen Tiff speaking with the warrior's flame, calling every injustice out by name. She says children need love, not endless control. You can't heal a family by breaking its soul. Neighbors gather raising signs up high, tears in their eyes but they won't hide. Every mother, every father knows love is the seed that a family grows. No revenge burning in their hearts tonight. Just hope for tomorrow and the courage to fight. Trying to keep every family whole.
That's the fire living deep in their souls. The CPS Punisher, Queen Tiff by his side, standing for the families they tried to divide. Holding the line so the children stay safe. Never backing down, never losing faith. They'll fight together through the storm and pain, till families don't live in fear again. Voices rising loud across the nation's home. Protect our children, protect us all.
Protect us all. One day the fear won't haunt these streets. One day the crying finally sleeps. One day the children all come home and know family stands alone.
The CPS Punisher, Queen Tiff standing tall, fighting for the families, fighting for them all. Not for vengeance, not for hate, but to keep love stronger than the state. And they'll keep marching till the whole world says
Children belong with the families. Hearts unbroken, voices unchained, till every child is safe again.